Hello, worshippers. In the previous episode, we introduced the guidelines on how to offer incense. This time, we will talk about flower offering. We all know that flowers can calm our mind and nourish our eyes. That is why scholars like to put flowers on their desk so as to increase the pleasure of reading. From time immemorial, it is also our tradition to offer flowers to the Buddha. The Japanese ikebana also originates from this tradition. As Buddhists, we always offer flowers to the Buddha or use flowers to adorn the solemn Buddha hall. When the fragrance greets us, it calms our thoughts and brings us tranquility. Moreover, adorning Buddha halls with elegant scented flowers also inspires our reverence to the Buddha and the Bodhisattva. Offering flowers to the Buddha is deemed markedly superior in terms of merit. Flower is one of the most popular items in Buddhism as it combines exquisite characteristics of purity, softness, beauty, and sweet fragrance. And these features best reflect the devotion and reverence of the Buddhists. The practice of offering flowers to the Buddha and the Bodhisattva itself has markedly superior merits. Legend has it that the national master Yuling of Qing dynasty was disfigured by fire in his previous life when he tried to save his twin brother. After the incident, he started the practice of offering flowers to the medicine Buddha. As a result, upon the rebirth in this life, he attained a majestic and solemn appearance, which were exalted by all devas and humans. His example became a well-known story within Buddhism. What causes us to be born with beautiful facial features in this life? It is the effect of practicing flower offerings to the Buddha in your previous life. Worshippers can bring flowers to the temple to make offerings to the Buddha. In the Jade Buddha Temple, there is a service desk on the ground floor of Drum Tower, where worshippers can collect one single flower for free on the 1st and 15th day of each lunar calendar month to make flower offerings to the Buddha and the Bodhisattva. We can also use flowers to make offerings to the Buddha at home. It is essential to make flower offerings with the right attitude, pious intent, and follow the correct way and the proper procedures. Various types of flowers can be used in making offerings. However, lotus and orchid are deemed the most suitable ones. In particular, the lotus, as it grows from mud by its unstained, best symbolizes the sacredness and purity of the Buddha and the Bodhisattva. Now let us transfer the merits together. 愿生西方净土中，九品莲花为父母。花开见佛悟无生，不退菩萨为伴侣。Flowers that are suitable for offering to the Buddha and the Bodhisattva should be non-toxic, with no thorns, and with a noble smooth surface. We should trim the flowers from time to time so to remove the withered and decayed part, as well as rinsing and replacing with fresh flowers to keep the offered flowers clean and fresh at all times. Flower offering to the Buddha is not only an offer to the Buddha and the Bodhisattva, but also the practice of showing our reverence and devotion to the Buddha and the Bodhisattva. If we often stay close to beautiful things with a purified mind, we will be respectable and admirable in the society. That's all for today's introduction about flower offering. See you next time.